I know the market is down, but we shouldn't be. The stock market feels like it's crazy. That's when exactly we need to stay sane. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. How do you feel about the stock market recently? I personally feel like it's like a roller coaster without seatbelt. One day it can go up, and the next day it's like a bloodbath. It is so unpredictable with the news announcement that come in and out. Exactly in March, we were told that there's tariff on certain industry, a certain country, and then right after a week, we get the whole reversal on the tariff. But it's just like a temporary pause for 90 days. So I feel like it's like if we are doing short-term trading, it's like we are betting it either go up or down, just like casino. There's no guarantee unless you have insider news or you're just very lucky. Personally, I don't do day trading, or I'm not the one that cash in and out on a weekly basis. But I do occasionally do some options. And during this very wild and unpredictable market, there are three things that I feel like I'm not going to do based on my personal experience. Comment below what is the one thing that you will not do during this wild market swing. First, I will not go all in on the dip. I know people will say, buy the dip. That's true. It's a good buying opportunity, buying the stock that you like at a discounted price. It's not always such good opportunity like getting the 10 to 20% discount. But at the same time, I would say go buy the dip, but in batches with strategy, with the money that you can afford not to touch for at least a year or even few years, because anything can reverse at this point of time. So if you like some stock, you feel like it is valuable, it has growth potential, and it is currently undervalued, yep, go ahead and buy, but slowly in batches, because liquidity is king. No one can catch the bottom. So if the price drop by 5%, maybe you can get 5 stocks. If you drop again by 5%, get again another 5 stocks. By completing a few trades like that, you probably have already averaged down your average cost of the stocks. That's good, and make sure this is for long-term good. Yes. And the second thing is I will not over leverage or use margin to trade. As I mentioned, I lost money because of margin. That is usually happen during the downtime like this, when the stock price swing 5 to 10%, and if I do not have the liquidity, like the account value, what's going to happen is that brokerage will force me to liquidate my stock holding or asking me to deposit more cash, which I think is not a wise thing to do. However, you can do options or using margin wisely. So for example, if you have already the stock, you can do a cover call. That is a very safe strategy, earning premium while owning the stock, and it can be executed also. Another one is make sure you have enough liquidity and you get to sell secure put. This is for the stock that you truly want to own, and you have the cash to buy when it gets to execute. Otherwise, you can always sell the options and get the premium. It's just like extra income. And thirdly, what I will not do is panic sell. This is the worst thing that can happen as an investor. Do not panic sell. There are news, I know. The news and the media can be very scary. Imagine the word recession get thrown by the big asset management companies saying that the growth is slow. It is slow, but it's still growing. And probably you will notice that those are the headlines. 90% of them are manipulative. So they only say something, but it's not the full picture. It could be just temporarily, not for long term. So what the media want us to do could be something different. Like the asset management company could say something, but doing completely different thing behind us. And when the market recover, they step out and say something again. So this is usually happen. Remember, in the global financial crisis or even the COVID crash, a lot of negative news are on the headlines and people are affected. And of course, panic sell. And that is the time that loss are realized and missing out the opportunity, the bounce back opportunity. So it is very important that we have the holding powers. Just like what Warren Buffett, he has been an investor for decades and his favorite holding period is forever. What about you? So these are the 3 things that I will not do. Let me wrap it up. First is I will not go all in by the dips. Second, not to over leverage using margin to trade. And thirdly, not to panic sell during this wild market swing. Yeah, that's it from me. Please comment below and do subscribe to the channel to continue to support. I see you again in the next one. Bye bye.